Hello, welcome to Midwest Monster Search. Tonight we're heading out to a place again in Elgin. This is the Elgin Mental Hospital. The hospital has been around, was originally constructed in 1870, and it's still in operation. It is one crazy looking type of mental institution. A lot of strange stories have circulated from this place. And we're going to take a ride over there. I'm going to show you the inside. This is like your classic old school type of mental institution. It was under a different name at one time. I'll tell you that name in a minute because right now it just doesn't come to mind, but I'll tell you what it is. But it was originally housed for people with serious communicable diseases like tuberculosis, but it was also known for experimental type of procedures on patients. So we're gonna head out there tonight. There is also a graveyard at the cemetery where they were known to bury 4 patients at a time in one grave to save on space. Also, there allegedly, what I understand is there was a underground railway from the hospital going to the Elgin Casket Company. The Elgin Metal Casket Company, which is not too terribly far from the hospital. We'll take a look at that too, which allegedly that old factory is very haunted from what I understand. So we're going to head out there. On the way, we'll log back on once we get to the place. Elgin Mental Hospital. On the way. Okay. Heading towards the hospital right now. You'll probably see it shortly on the horizon. It's got 2 really large smokestacks. The original name of this hospital was the Northern Illinois Hospital and Asylum for the Insane. Now tell me if I would not want to stay at a place with that name. That sounds like something like Joker would stay at. But seriously, the actual name of this hospital was the Northern Illinois Hospital and Asylum for the Insane. So we're going to be seeing it at about a minute here. This place, most of the buildings have been demolished due to the poor upkeep, and the place was also very popular for paranormal investigators due to numerous hauntings and sightings of ghosts in the facilities and also in the cemetery. Again, the cemetery there, if you see a little closer here on the horizon, those 2 smokestacks right above the trees, we'll see it in a second. That's the hospital. Getting close. There was very popular for paranormal investigators due to multiple sightings of ghosts and apparitions and such. So we're going to be pulling up in about 2 minutes, and just want to give you a view of the way there, and it's coming right up. There it is. See the 2 smokestacks? That's it. And we are heading over the bridge right now. That's the Fox River. And you can see the hospital from here coming up those smokestacks. So I'm going to pull over and we're going to go right in. Again, this place is not open to the public, but if you've been watching any of our videos, you know how we feel about that. So I'm going to be pulling in a moment. Okay, coming up here is the iron gates surrounding this place, as you can see. totally desecrated. Look at that. Tell me, look at those. This is the outskirts of the facility, the mental hospital. We're going to be pulling in a second. Just really look at the upkeep here. And I don't know, it doesn't look like security. I've seen better security in places, but here, this is the place. Elgin Mental Health Center. And here we go. Let's take a look. We're going to take a ride down this way. This is the old section of the hospital. Here we go. Kind of old, and this section is abandoned. They don't use this anymore. Well, they got to turn around because this is going nowhere. Oh, look at the deer. Seems like we're always running into deer. Oh, there's a few deer. I don't hunt. I hunt for beer, not deer. Look at that, pretty cool. I don't know what this is actually used for, but that is the location. Let's check this out over here. Again, this facility was built in 1870. Let's head down over here. This is going to be kind of cool. If I'm not mistaken, there's an old horse barn that's no longer in use. There, as you can see, it's an old horse barn, no longer in use. Again, this facility was known for using a lot of experiments on patients. A lot of people with, again, with diseases such as tuberculosis were cared for here. It reached its maximum capacity after World War II. I believe it's 7,000 patients here at one time. As you can see, I'll pull up, they have like basketball courts and such with this type of barbed wire, because there's some really seriously fucked up people here. There's people that you would not want to get out, like, ever. This is like, seriously, this is like Michael Myers type of stuff. There you go. I want to show you again. I understand there was an underground railway that they used to use for patients here who had passed, and they'd put them on these little trains and ship them off to the Elgin Casket Company, which is not that terribly far from here at all. I'll take you there in a minute. Let's head this way. I'm going to turn it off for a second. Whoa, look at that dude. Look at that freaky looking dude. Hey dude. Hey man. There he is. I don't want to party with him. Another quick shot of the horse barn. There we go. Let's take a look at this. They got okay, I'm going to take you over by the Elgin Casket Company and show you where they used to ship the bodies. Okay, all right, here we are at the Elgin Casket Company. Now this is allegedly, the story is when patients would die at the Elgin Mental Hospital, they would be put on these small carts on a railway underground and shipped here. Now come here, check this out. This is the place now. See, the Elgin Casket Company. Here, let's take a look over here. What it is, here, follow me here, what it is. What it is, this is the Elgin Casket Company. So as you can see, what it's kind of take a shot of that, take a shot of the windows and such. It's here I'll film here. What it's used for now is it's used as a haunted house. A company bought it and turned it into a permanent haunted house attraction. You know, like the haunted house where people go to at Halloween time to have fun and such. But this is it now. But this is where it all took place. This was the Elgin Casket Company. The one thing about the Elgin Casket Company, a little part of historical note, is the casket that John F. Kennedy was buried in actually came from here. So that is an actual fact. That came from the Elgin Casket Company. But just wanted to show this to you. And there's another interesting thing here. There was somebody who was actually shot and killed here a long time ago, but the window still remains. And you can actually still see the bullet hole where they were shot. Here. Coming right up, I'll show it to you. Right here on this window, there was a hole. And there it is. That bullet hole, that's a bullet hole right if you could see it right there. That's a bullet hole. And somebody was shot and killed right there years ago, but the glass still remains. So, and word is this Elgin Casket Company is supposed to be very haunted. There's underground caverns here, and people have said they've seen numerous sightings of ghosts here and such. So that's yet to be seen. But that's the story behind here, or alleged story, that underground railway from the state hospital coming here, shipping people have passed and boxing them up, and a lot of these people had no one to claim them and such. So there it is. That's our video for the Elgin Mental Hospital. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you on our next video. Signing off. Thanks.